care that today's race blew me away, and I have to tell you, I am more excited for this season of F1 than I have been in a long time. I thought it might be fun to periodically bring you little esoteric tidbits about F1 that you may or may not know. Today I want to talk to you about paint. I'll give you a moment to revel in your excitement. So, paint in F1 may not seem very interesting, but it is, and I'm going to break down for you why. On track today, you probably noticed everyone from rookies to seasoned veterans sliding all around in the rain. Interesting to note that Christian Horner was talking earlier this week about how he wishes for rain. I think that that's a strange thing to admit because rain can be an equalizer. It brings out the skill of the driver and sort of equalizes the strength and power of those cars. You also have to think really, really fast in the wet, make quick decisions about changing up tires, staying out on track, and mostly keeping your wits about you as you go. Paint is one of those reasons. Imagine how coarse and sometimes pebbled an F1 track can get, and then imagine smooth paint right next to it. Add rain to that, and that paint becomes super slick on some tracks. I say some tracks because it's not true on all tracks. In fact, in Europe, where a lot of these guys, especially a lot of our rookies, are used to training, the paint is a super grippy, extra grip paint. Gives them a little bit more grip and a little bit less slip. The FIA does regulate what kind of paint can be used on all tracks, but some tracks in the world prefer to use more water-based paints that have less environmental impact and can be cleaned up off the track more easily. The Grand Prix at Albert Park in Melbourne does not use this anti-slip formulation. Now, on an F1 track, you're going to use paint for everything from sponsorships, decoration, to start-stop, track limits, curbs, etc. The point being, it is everywhere. One false move and you're gone, especially if you're pushing up against those track limits. While we saw rookies struggling with this, we also saw Carlos Sainz, Fernando Alonso, who is literally the most experienced driver in F1. That man has more than 400 starts on that grid, so he knows what he's doing. It just speaks to the fact that drivers have a remarkable ability to balance intellect and instinct while they drive, but even the best of them struggle, especially when you throw in little elements you don't expect.